How can we determine what is ethical? There's no easy answer to this question, but there are several different approaches we can use to think about an ethical dilemma. Examining the situation from multiple angles is the best way to understand it. Virtue ethics focus on the virtues associated with a specific action. Examples of virtues include kindness, responsibility, compassion, and courage. To apply this approach, we need to assess whether a particular behavior embodies the virtues we want to exhibit. Think of people who embody these virtues, people like Mother Teresa or Abraham Lincoln, and imagine how they might behave. If you can't imagine them doing something, then you probably shouldn't do it either. Deontological theories are focused on the rules and norms associated with behavior. Universalism is one such theory. To apply it, we need to decide whether a behavior is acceptable by universal standards. Here are some examples of universal standards. Treat others how you wish to be treated, do not harm others, and tell the truth. To decide if an action is universally acceptable, ask yourself, would the majority of people behave this way? Would people in other parts of the world behave this way? If not, then you probably shouldn't either. Teleological theories are focused on the consequences of an action. According to this approach, the action itself is not right or wrong. Instead, ethics depend on the outcome of the action. To apply this approach, we need to identify the costs and benefits of every action. Utilitarianism is one example of a teleological theory. Actions that produce the greatest amount of good for the greatest amount of people are considered ethical, according to this approach. Let's review these three approaches using an example. Imagine a best friend asks you to hire them, but they have no experience working in your industry. Virtue ethics suggests we assess which action is most representative of someone with strong character. Deontological theories suggest we think about which action aligns with how the rest of the world would behave. And teleological theories suggest we consider the outcomes and consequences associated with each option. Together, these three approaches can help you think more comprehensively about ethics. However, making the right decision requires more than just knowledge. It requires experience, courage, and complete understanding of a situation.